Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Trails in the Sky second chapter. Today, I guess we're just heading over to the port, which is... oh, I think it's at the factory. And then we're heading to Grancel. Yay, Grancel! We haven't been there since, well, technically last game, though we did stop there, like, at the very beginning of the game, didn't we? We took a... yeah, like we... wait, no. We saw Elle in this series. Is that where we came back from? Oh man, I don't remember. It has been a while, but still. Yeah, that's us. Kiko sent over the fare payment already. You guys ready to check in? As usual, we should stick around and wait for the ship once we check in. You sure we're all done here in Zeiss? I'm pretty sure we are. You know, actually, still have things to do. Because I want to check the shops in case I missed anything. Alright, did not look like I missed anything in the shops, so let's check in. Alrighty. Yeah, the first stop, if we have control over the party, will be the shops in Grancel. More importantly, I think I want to check out the Ornament shop. To get like an attack, well, 3s. I think I need attack 3s and like mind, not mind, but like no, maybe mind 3 or HP 3. What a little statue, angel. I think it's supposed to be an angel up front. I know that's mermaids and angels are generally what they put on like ships. Well, back in the day, mostly in movies nowadays, that's where they put those things. I don't think many ships nowadays have like an angel or a mermaid on the front of their ship. I could be wrong though. I don't go around ships all that often. Oliver's playing music for Chloe. Very kind of him. I guess we have the ability to talk to everyone. I have a feeling your sister doesn't want to. She hunched over in her chair. I said no! Climbed on the railing. Yeah, that's, you know, open air flight decks like that, I don't think exist at all, so not really a worry, but at the same time, you know some kid would throw themselves off of it. Not because they have a death wish or anything like that, but because they're a kid and they really have... not no regard for their safety, but very little regard for their safety when it comes to stuff like that. Because they don't get it. They don't get it. I used to climb trees and fall out of trees. I would not do that in my age these days, because I'd probably break a hip. Hi, Estelle. What's up, Estelle? You creeping around the ship again? Man, you just cannot stay still, can you? Oh, come on. I'm not Cat in a carrier or something. Yeah, I do get kind of antsy having to sit down and wait. I thought you flew to whatever, though. That's a good half day on an airship, at least. You must have worn a rut in the deck. Well, I was asleep on both trips, actually. I was so nervous to be going that I couldn't sleep the night before, and going back, I was wiped out from the last test. I should have seen that one coming. Giggle, that's definitely an Estelle thing to do. I'm leaving the country. I really like to do that someday, too. Maybe I could go maybe I could even go visit Mom and Dad. Are they still alive? Peter, your Mom and Dad are out of the country working, right? I thought that was like just an excuse. Like, you know, the dogs in a farm up north? Yeah, they're helping establish orbital technology in places that don't have it yet. They've been gone for 2 years. Oh, they're dead. Wow, that is a long time. I hope they write you letters or something at least. Yeah, once every month. I wrote about you last time, Estelle, and in reply, they said to give you their regards. Aw, that's sweet of them. So what kind of people are your parents, Tita? Is your mom like you? I bet she is. Like me? I don't think so. Mom's got a really, powerful personality, I guess. She and Grandpa kind of end up fighting and wrestling over a lot of her stuff. Like physically? Wrestling? Oh, but they usually get along really well. Dad says their fighting is just the way they express they love. Okay. So what's your dad like then? He's not like Mom at all. He's sort of quiet and reliable, I guess. He was a bracer until about 10 years ago. Wait, seriously? Actually, yeah. We didn't know about that, did we? Real serious. I talked to Gramps about that, and Dan was the real deal back in his day. Dan. Professor said he had to retire and become an engineer due to an injury of some sort. Oh, okay. They sound great. I'd love to meet them when they get back. Yeah, when they do, come over to play and I'll introduce you. Agate, you'll have to meet them too. Uh-huh. Why would I have to meet your folks? Well, you get along really well with Grandpa, and I wrote a lot about you, and Mom and Dad said in their reply they really want to meet you. Of all the... Haha, time to pay the piper, huh? If you don't want to, Agate, you don't have to. Nah, it's fine. Look, I'll stop by and say hi to them if I'm ever in Zeiss for work, okay? Hey, okay. Aw, Tita has a crush. Also, yeah, I totally thought her parents were dead. I'm still like in just shocked that her parents are alive, maybe? It could still be a lie. Dots? I'm Zin? Ah, Estelle. What is it? Need something from me? Oh, no, not really. It's just, you kind of look like you were lost in thought. Yes. Just remembering the past a bit is all. With that sunglasses wolf guy, right? Yeah. We last met 6 years ago. At first, it felt longer, but it hasn't been that long, you know? Guess not. So that man was your senior at your dojo, right? What kind of martial artist is he anyways? Well, he looks like really different there, and Kilika is smiling, which is just bizarre. Simply put, he's a natural. His reflexes are perfect, and his sense for battle is keen. When I knew him, he kept himself in perfect shape. It looks like that's still true today. And on top of that, he knows how to utilize his chi exactly. In every sense, he is a cut above the normal man. Yeah, his moves, I've never seen anything like that. I think he might even be faster and stronger in some ways than that Lawrence guy, and that's scary. I think you might be right, yeah. When we were students, I admired the strength of his, envied it even. At least, I did until 6 years ago when he killed our mentor, master of the dojo, Ryuga. What? He killed his own... Ah, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. They both agreed to fight, mind. Master Ryuga had long been aware of the darkness in Walter's heart. He'd grown drunk on his own power and hungered for still more. Master constantly rebuked him for his actions and reminded him that the proper heart of a martial artist is supposed to be the living fist of the Taito style that seeks to perfect oneself through the medium of honorable combat. The living fist, huh? That has a neat ring to it, kind of. Sounds like an enemy. Ultimately, Walter never listened. He relished the power which the most aggressive side of Taito style gave him. The aggressive side? The dark side of the Force. Martial arts are used in combat, and so no one can deny that they can be used to hurt people as much as defend them. And while there are many who train for the latter purpose, there are those who seek to do the former. Those who do eventually become monsters, whose fists exist only to kill, we call this side of the Taito the murderous fist. The what? In the end, Master Ryuga challenged Walter as he was preparing to leave the dojo to pursue that path. They fought a duel to the death over it, and Master lost. I was the observer for that match. I could do nothing but watch. Sin! Well, that's what happened, and I've been looking for Walter off and on ever since. I think we'd meet here, now, in Liberl, though. This is the hand of she who dwells above at work, mark my words. Ah, sorry, Estelle. I didn't mean to chew your head off, or wait, was it ear? No, you didn't chew anything. Thanks for telling me. But Sin, you're searching for Walter to get revenge, right? No. Like I said, their match was fairly fought. Master knew what could happen when he challenged Walter. There's no revenge to take. Oh, yeah, that's right. But then, why are you looking for him? There's something I want to confirm. Something Huh, now I really don't get it. It's, kind of embarrassing. Either way, I'm still too inexperienced to find out. I hope that I can sharpen myself by helping you. I see, yeah. Well, then I hope you keep it up, Zin. We'll see, Estelle. You're the one with the shorter legs. Oh, I get it. Haha, clever. Alright, so... Killed the master, but there's no bad blood because it was a fair fight? That's kind of... new, actually. To tell you the truth, that's kind of actually refreshing. I know the dude is working for the enemy and everything like that, but a lot of the times, like, he killed the master. I'm gonna go get revenge, and there's really, that's it. That's usually it. But Zin's like, well, they fought to the death, and, you know, Master was prepared for it, because he kind of knew what was gonna happen either way. Like, one of them was gonna die, right? Or could die, and he did, so there's no revenge. Which is, it's kind of interesting. I wouldn't say nice, because someone did die, but it's interesting. Ah, Estelle, my fair rose. Welcome to Oliver Lindheim's lovely solo recital. Oh, Dios. He's escaped his chair. Chloe, remember, you have a sword and you know how to use it. Well, I saw him playing when I stepped out onto the deck, so I came by to listen for a little while. He really is exceptionally talented. Your compliments do me the greatest honor, Your Highness. If you wish, when we arrive at the capital, I could treat you to a private concert. Scree? Huh? Sig, yes, that did not necessarily mean anything beyond the obvious. Oh, you meant something else by private concert, Oliver. Well, if you wish for it to mean something else, my princess, it certainly could. Scree! Oh, bird! Please stop, Sig. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Good, Sig, you're a girl's best friend. Go for the eyes, Sig. That was terrifying. Sorry, Oliver. That was just Sig expressing his, love. I usually think he likes you. I actually think he likes you on the whole, Oliver. Scree! I shall bear his peck on my cheek with pride, then. I must admit, I did not expect your escort to be so diligent. He's as vigilant as any human royal guard. It depends on who I'm dealing with, I think. You really are totally indiscriminate, aren't you, Oliver? Look, don't try to put the moves on Chloe in the capital, okay? Julia would, fire you out of a cannon into the sun if you even think about it. Ah yes, that cold, dignified lady officer. She too caught my eye during the coup. The sort of woman who can take on 10 men. What? Okay, I'm pretty sure you don't mean it that way. She's quite something. Should the chance present itself, I should endear myself to her. What's wrong, Chloe? It might not be a good idea to joke about such things around Julia, Oliver. I remember once there was a party at the castle and a man who was drunk and bothering us. Julia took her clothes and his clothes, took her sword and his clothes, well... What? You mean she defrocked him? Nod. I'll take that under consideration. Okay, I like Julia. Don't tell her I said that, but I like her. She seems awesome. And I hope she joins my party. We've already been in here. We haven't been down there. Is this a captain's deck? Or chair, whatever the hell it's called. I'm just bored, thank you very much. You guys got anything around here? Oh, I gotta look at that comment about the fishing rod when we get to Grancel, because I don't remember where to go. So actually, that should probably be our first stop when we get there then, so I don't accidentally forget to do it. Is that it? I think I talked to everyone. Didn't I? Oh, Julie has a lot of admirers? Don't you think we get... well, I mean... Look. If he was just completely nagging her and them and, didn't take no for an answer, if they said, yo, F off, dog, we're not interested, and he still came at it, nah, yeah, totally fine. Humiliate him. It's totally cool. If he was just like, hey, would you like to dance or something? And she's like, I'm gonna take my sword and just strip you. That's a little much. I know it would have been good there. But again, if he was hounding them, by all means, take out the sword. And she did use the word bothering, so I'm assuming it was something a little overboard and not the, hey, you look pretty, would you like to talk sense. Seriously though, I talked to everyone, didn't I? Do I gotta re-talk to like... Well, okay, I didn't talk to my party after I... Well, these guys after I... Oh. Oh, yeah, Estelle. You know why the wind's nice and gentle on the deck? Isn't it just like that? Oh no, the speeds we're going, the wind should be really strong. We wouldn't be able to hear each other. We'd be swept off the deck, in fact. Wait, seriously? Is there some bit of the airship that prevents that? I think I've heard about that once. That's a side effect of the flight field that keeps the ship in the air. The orbital flight engine envelops the ship in a field that counteracts the gravity you see. It also has an anti-inertial effect on anything striking the field, and that includes the particles that make up the wind. Agate, are you following any of this? You're kidding, right? But generating a flight field takes a lot of power. You need a really high output orbital engine to create the field at all. Okay, so that's why people always say that it's the engine that determines what an airship can do. Okay, so that's why everyone made such a fuss about the new engine from the Royal Airship. Ain't that thing supposed to be absolutely crazy in terms of how powerful it is? Grandpa showed me the spec sheet for it, and it's capable of way beyond existing engines. And Grandpa and the rest of the team at the Central Factory worked really hard on it. I hope I get to see it someday. We done? But like, we're done, right? Who else haven't I talked to? I gotta talk to Zin again? Maybe. Okay, apparently I gotta talk to Zin. Oh yeah, speaking of the story, not my legs. I think I get what's going on between you and Walter. How does Kilika fit into all this? It's not really my place to say. I'll only say this much. Kilika was Nastaryuga's daughter. Okay, so that's why she's involved in this. Oh. I think you can fill in the rest yourself for now, yeah? She'll probably tell you the full story someday. Probably not. I don't think she really likes us. Yeah, fair enough. Maybe I gotta talk to... Oliver and Chloe again? Sig? Maybe? Oh, thank God. I was gonna say, who am I missing? Maybe we can go in the sewers again. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta get that comment about the rod. Apparently I was wrong about how fishing rods work in this game. I thought like each rod had a certain like chance percentage of like what fish you can catch, and like the newer ones would just be stronger. Apparently it's just environmentally, like some rods do better in certain environments and whatnot. And I guess it says that on the rods itself, but I thought that was more just like flavor text, to be honest. I thought it was more like, you know, Terraria style fishing rods, or even like Breath of Fire fishing rods. But I was not right about that. And here we are back in the capital again. Feels pretty good. Guess we better check in with the guild branch first, huh? Nope. Yeah, let's go hear what from Elle what's going on. I didn't notice that a certain white airship is in port today. The R-style, I believe it was. Huh? You're right. It's just big empty space. There's an airship that's supposed to be here. That's the royal family's personal cruiser, right? It might be out on a mission or something. I recall the R-style should be at Liston Fortress at the moment. It's being fitted with the new engine Professor Russell and his colleagues have been working on. Oh yeah, Gustav had said he'd be flying out to Liston on the factory's airship. Oh, I see. So that awesome ship is being made even more awesome? Seriously, I can't wait to see that. We're just changing the engine, so I doubt the exterior will change much. But it'll totally be the world's fastest airship, that's for sure. Okay, so that's probably foreshadowing that something bad's about to happen. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for coming. I've read the reports from Ruin and Zeiss. Good work, truly. You've done well in opposing the society thus far. I doubt the guys would have fought we thought would have agreed. Both the masked man and the guy with sunglasses didn't really seem to take it, or us, seriously. Even knowing that the society is moving is valuable, Estelle. Don't disparage yourself. Your success should make the Royal Army trust us even further. So speaking of which, what does the army want with us? Something society related? Yes, about that. It seems that they don't want to discuss it over the phone. An army official will be coming by soon to explain the situation in person. Something that cannot be discussed by the phone, they say. What they mean is that they do not wish to risk any unwelcome ears listening in on the call. Wait, you can do that? Oh yes, it's quite possible. Telephones are convenient, but with the right equipment, intercepting a conversation signal is not very difficult. We use a scrambling device between branches to prevent interception of guild business, unfortunately. The scrambling device doesn't work with the army for some reason. Yes, the army uses a different system. All calls between us are thus completely open. Oh, that's ducky. Why can't the army just share a mixer scrambler thingamajiggy with us? We are working together, but we're still an international citizens group, and they're a national defense force. That's a good point, actually. As much as your father trusts us, Estelle, I don't think they can give us something so sensitive so easily. Hang on, Elle. It still sounds like you get some idea of what this is all about. Otherwise, you wouldn't have bothered calling us out to Zeist. Or out of Zeist. Oh, am I being that transparent? I can only hazard a guess, but I believe it's very likely that it has to do with the signing of a non-aggression pact. The non-aggression pact? I remember hearing something about that. What exactly is going on with that, anyways? It's a treaty between Liberl, Calvard, and proposed by grandmother. That was a mouthful for some reason. In short, it says all country involved will attempt at all times to solve international disputes without resorting to force. That's boring. Whoa! So, like, it'll end war? For a week? Well, no. There's no true enforcement mechanism beyond simply being known as a treaty breaker, so enforcing it like that would be difficult. It should still be something of a deterrent, though, and it will hopefully promote more friendly relations between ourselves and others. Okay, I get it. Queen Alicia does it again. Alicia. She's got a good eye for this sort of thing. It'd be neat if that made the countries nicer to each other. The pact is being signed in large ceremony at the Herb Royal Villa. Next, this place we not assault. Well, we did kind of assault it, but invaded. Dignitaries from all three nations will be attending, and the media is paying close attention. Oh, so perfect opportunity for a terrorist act, you're saying. Which is to say, they may as well have painted a sign on the roof of the villa saying, Ouroboros, please attack us. Oh yeah, that could really get ugly. Got a work cut out for us then. Guess we just wait here for the army official for now? Correct. We do have some time before he's scheduled to arrive, so feel free to... Ring, 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 banana phone. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, this is Grancel branch, guild branch, or... Wait, what? Did you say Grancel branch, guild branch? Huh. Yes. I see, yes. That certainly is a problem. Just a moment, please. Is that the army on the phone? No, it's a member of the Herb Royal Villa staff. They seem to have lost a child from one of the tourists in their care. Unfortunately, they can't seem to actually locate her parents. That's awful. Do they want us to help? Just so, Your Highness. They asked for our aid in locating the child's parents or guardians. There's still some time before our guest from the army is due to arrive. Would you mind taking care of this? Sure, I'd be glad to, after we get a fishing pole. You're in, right, Agate? Can't say no to a kid in need, literally. Let's head out. Thank you. Hello, yes, we have a team of braces we can dispatch immediately. And your name, sir? Yes, understood. Well then, our braces will be over as soon as they are able. The lost child is in the charge of a butler named Raymond. Once you arrive at the villa, inquire with him. Alright then. Wait a sec, Raymond, why does that ring a bell? I was about to say the same thing, actually. He's probably someone we interacted with when we invaded the villa last game. Wasn't he that one butler we found? You know, when we saved Chloe during the coup? He was hiding under a counter? Right, Niall's friend! Oh, okay. Oh, good, if you know him, that should make things easier. Well then, good luck. Okay, please form your party. You may choose two others. Okay. think Chloe should be here. Okay, I was pressing the wrong button. Chloe should definitely be here because she's like the princess, so... And we got pretty much 2 healers. Well, we have a mix healer attacker in Estelle, who is also mix physical. We have Agate who's physical. We have Chloe who is healer, for the most part, with a little bit of attacker. And I guess we could take another physical, like Tita or Zin. Or another caster in Oliver. You know what? Let's take Tita. What do we have for Scenic Route Monster? Okay. Grancel Sewer Monster. Okay. Blood Sucking. Weak to Fire. Then this one you get a kill with arts. Okay. Guess I should have probably taken 2 casters. I guess I can just change it at any time. Okay, so before we do anything, we want to come over here to the north block. And then I'm gonna take a quick look at my phone. Double arch. Is that a double arch? Maybe? I mean, she's pretty easy once we find her. That's not her. It's like I'm reading a guide. Are you her? You are not her. Maybe you are not the double arch house. I don't know what a double arch is, though. Do you? Maybe I could just find this off screen? Oh, it's probably the woman with the fishing rods. I bought a new rod to replace my old one recently. I've been using the same rod since I started fishing, so I thought it would be a good time for an upgrade. Now then, what do you do with my old rod? Or what to do with my old rod? My husband only uses new top-class rods, you see, so I had to keep up. Oh, you fish, do you? Well, yeah, some. How does she know? Do I smell like fish? Well then, allow me to offer you this bamboo fishing rod. Wow, thank you. Make sure to catch plenty of fish with it. Sure, no problem. All right, so now we get the rod, and we'll be able to use that next fishing point and next episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press the link below. If you're not subscribed yet, when you hit my video section, check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. If you're into watching me live stream on twitch.tv/ChronosPlays, give my channel a follow to be notified when I go live. Either way, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day.